big mutton snapper.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Here comes color.
They all float though.
Oh,
whoa, what's that?
The Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Rodger.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do a little bit of snapper grouper fishing. You know, we got a closure coming up here January 1st, you know, and then it'll be closed all the way through May 1st, the grouper fishery in the South Atlantic. So what we're gonna do is see if we can't catch us a couple grouper for dinner.
I would love to catch a couple groupers for
Yeah, man, I got a lot of Christmas presents to give out. So hopefully we can get some grouper, and I think
how far we got to go?
We're not gonna go too far, you know what I mean? We're gonna try to keep it close. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we're gonna try that, and then from there, you know, hopefully we'll find some blue water, maybe some sailfish, maybe some tunas, wahoo. The best thing about down here is it doesn't matter what you're after, because if that doesn't work out, there's 12 more things to go after, you know?
I'm ready for a baker's dozen. You catch me a black grouper sailfish and a wahoo, I might buy you dinner.
You gonna buy me dinner? All right. I'm gonna hold you to that.
All right, baby.
Got a pretty day too, man. Good weather.
Finally.
All right, Skipper, hang on.
Do it. Good morning.
Oh.
How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, hanging in there.
I got you. You staying warm?
Trying to.
Good deal. How's your dad?
Oh, he's doing all right.
Is he?
Yeah.
He up to the North Country a little bit or no?
He's up in Key Largo.
I got you. That ain't that far.
No.
It is colder though, about 10 degrees up there.
About 10 degrees.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for
Yeah, we'll take 4 dozen, sir.
You want to go to town? Want to go to town? I think when they want to go buy groceries, everything is really safe on this rig.
Yeah, they're wanting to jump out of the bucket so much, you know.
Might be, because they're gonna
happy.
have all them toys. Don, they're eating out of my hand, dude. I'm the fish whisperer.
That's it.
We might check with you later on here, a couple days, see what else you got.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy. Time to go to work.
We stop and catch pinfish and load the boat up with everything we need to bottom fish. And we end up going straight out to where you thought the live bottom would be holding some blacks.
Educate them
All
on
right, well, I need an education. I've got
Big
12
sinkers.
foot. I got 12 foot.
Oh, 60 pound?
Yeah.
And now you're
We
gonna
got
do
some really beefy hooks. We got small baits. I'm gonna
You
start
don't need,
small.
yeah, you don't need nothing beefy. We are. Let me just see what happens. Because I mean, I'm just doing this as a preliminary, kind of chum it up. You know, wake them up.
One size bigger. You happy with that?
I like that. Just wake them up, see what's happening here. You know, we're not marking a lot of fish, but we're gonna try it anyways. You know what I mean? It's nothing.
We've come a long way, baby.
I got one of the best anchor pullers I know. You know that. What is your reach? I mean, you got to have.
I can
74 inch.
Yeah.
That's 6 feet of line every yank.
6.5, baby. 6.5. This is such a treat. Have everything in one spot.
Hey, and that rubber thing on the bottom, keep the water from getting on it.
You bump into that, you fall down.
It's like hitting a linebacker, eh?
I'm trying really hard. I'm working the bottom rod, even though you start sandballing to, bring the bottom to us.
Liven it up.
And I'm being diligent, working my pinfish, working my pilchard, trying to catch my grouper. Want me to leave this in rod holder and get another one going down on your side?
Nah, I would rather you sandball. Leave it in the rod holder.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I'll get my sand pole ready. What are the odds that a school of black groupers are going to swim right underneath this boat and just wear me out today? Come on.
I don't know.
Give me something. Give me hope.
18%?
18%? Kind of bottom we dealing with here?
It's not real violent, so you know what I mean? You don't have to lock it up.
Now, why we picked this spot? I saw it took you a couple miles going up this ledge. What kind of a ledge? A 20-foot drop? Or is it more south?
About a 4-foot roll.
You marked some fish. You're kind of happy with that once we got up tied up?
Marked a little bit of fish. We figured we'd check it out. You know, here's the deal. Big marks to bait means predators, means big grouper. It wasn't happening.
That Simrad screen was blank. It had the drop you wanted.
Yeah. I had a few marks, you know. I had a few marks, a few snapper here and there, but was not getting exactly what I wanted to see. Guess what? You know what? Sometimes you just put it down and you see what happens. So we went ahead and anchored up. And again, while you were that grouper dropping, I started making the sand mix, you know, with the chum. Basically, you know, it's just chumming is all it is. You know, you can put a chum block in the chum bag, but when you're out there in that deep water, it takes forever to get to the bottom.
Right, it would have...
what that sand
the fish
does...
attracted wouldn't have been anywhere where we could have counted.
Right. What the sand does is helps take the chum down where your sinker's going to get and ultimately bring those fish in.
How many times we got to pull anchor? I think it's 400 feet.
Hopefully not many. We land on the right spot. We ain't going to have to pull it at all.
You know, they say you know how to land in the right spot. I'm banking on it. Fish on?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start sandballing, I guess.
I was talking about pulling the anchor, too.
That's how you ice a mutton snapper. There he is.
Take your time, Scott. Don't break him off. You ain't got to worry about much. It'll be something big.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. Simrad, and the brilliant award-winning NSE multifunction display. By Mercury Marine. King Sailfish Mounts, for that once-in-a-lifetime catch. By Costa Sunglasses, see what's out there. And by Steve Rodger's Spear One Charters, Key West, Florida. Scott Walker's Tailwalker Charters, Duck Key, Florida. Under Armour, and Plano.
Feel like a mutton?
Got some size to it.
Nice. I still got to put the chill box together. We'll set him on the deck till I get the ice ready.
Buddy, he's still 200 feet down there. You're talking a little quick.
I have the supreme confidence.
I appreciate the confidence, though. I do. I do. A lot of tail beating. It probably is a snapper.
Oh, he makes a prediction.
But I have
rare.
I have been wrong. I don't like to predict because, man, one time I was doing this and I fought this fish for like 40 minutes. I'm like, gotta be a shark. Gotta be a shark. I hate sharks. Gotta be a shark. Boom. 50-pound black grouper pops up, Scotty.
Nothing wrong. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Dropping a pinfish down this time. I hope my pinfish has better luck than my pilchard.
And it's a mutton snapper. A big mutton snapper.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Look at his scales blowing off.
Thank you, Mr. Walker.
Look at that thing. Wow.
Beautiful fish, but I promised you grouper, so we're working on it.
I'll eat him. I know a place to cook him up just
He'll
right.
eat well?
His scales are all blown off.
Yeah, just that pressure down there, man.
Hey.
There's a lot of pressure.
He's warmer than the surface water.
I bet.
I don't think you're gonna see that. It's out of sight. It's right by my knuckle.
I see that. Why is your fingers always in there?
I'm gonna set him down right here, Steve, until I get the chill box ready. That is a nice snapper. There he is.
Take your time, Scott. Don't break him off. You ain't got to worry about much. It'll be something big. You got a Key West wreck shark?
It's a head shaker. No drag puller.
Rising up slowly. You might do better, Scotty, on this side. Next time you drop down.
Okay.
That tide's kind of flowing offshore.
Hey, I do have some fresh bait for you. It's Bonito.
All right. You need help or what?
This rod's pretty long. I can't grab the leader. I don't want to give that bad angle.
This is on the bottom?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it was a pinfish.
Oh, my God.
Fresh. Oh, he's a big boy. He'll make some good bait. Fresh meat?
Yep.
Yeah. Can you hold him?
Yeah.
You turn him upside down, he won't move.
Ah. Well, I got one hand wrapped in a leader 700 times. Hey, can I show you this neat trick for bleeding them?
Yeah, you got a neat trick?
And you
Set him right in the
trick-
corner. I'm still setting on my chill box,
This
buddy.
is a busy action over here. We're catching fish.
Set him right there.
We're catching fish in this corner. Keep the water low, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Because we got a long day ahead of us. You know what I mean, Scotty?
Gotcha.
A little bit of water, cuz. Is that kind?
That's how you ice a mutton snapper. I got you now.
1,001 pieces, that's up, man.
He does not want to be bait. Because it sucks to be bait.
Thank you, buddy. Hit all this right here, man.
Coming at you.
We got the
Yes, sir, boss.
we got the tackle box that's 3 inches up. We're good,
Can't hurt.
man.
Can't get it wet. All right. Back in the game.
Back in the game, buddy. All right, I got a bite.
Oh boy. You're forcing me to get in the game. Woo! That one's fighting back.
Might take me all day to find you a grouper. I have to weed through these things.
As long as they're pink, keep weeding.
What was that? Was that a pinfish last time?
Pinfish on the Bonito. That was a pilchard right there. Oh boy, they're wearing the pilchards out. We've got some kings or bonitas here.
Oh, Bonito. That's weird though. Eat twice.
Oh, that was a kinger. Lost my hook. Look at that. Cookie cutter.
I know a Mexican restaurant that'll cook that up for you.
Oh yeah. Bro, this is exactly just like the last one you brought up. It's beautiful. Here's your hook, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah. He's ready for some ice?
Yeah, ice him down.
All right. Man, it's fun being a deckhand again.
Simrad has been known for autopilots. They're the innovator in autopilot. But now what they have done is they have taken it to another level with the fact that you can have that autopilot fully integrated on your chart plotter. What that means is right there on your chart plotter, you actually have your capability of running your autopilot. So you don't have to have a separate head unit. You can go right into your chart plotter functions, hit autopilot, and say, I want to go back here, I want to go here, and it'll do that. You know, the reason you want to go with an autopilot is if I see something or if I mark something on my bottom machine, I can actually hit a button and send the boat right back to that point while I'm getting lines ready to fish that spot. It really makes things easy when you're not fully crewed. You know, if you're out there with just you and another guy, it's almost like having a third guy on the boat that's not there. You know, we're out there and we're setting up on sailfish and we want to target in one specific area. I need somebody to hold the boat there. Well, with that autopilot, it will hold the boat in that spot, therefore allowing me to adjust the kite, adjust the baits, change bait out, and actually put more time fishing, which leads to a more successful day. Another great feature is, you know, we do a lot of slow trolling live bait. Well, it's really hard to kind of stay in one spot. You know, I don't really want to move the boat, but I just want to stay in a spot. We find a color change or a temperature break, I want to stay in a spot. So with that autopilot, I can put the bow into the wind, you know, set the RPMs extremely light, hit the autopilot, and we will actually sit in the same spot where that obviously leaves our baits in a better zone for a longer time, which turns into more bites. So anytime I'm actually building a new boat or actually helping a customer with the building of a new boat, you know, autopilot is a must, and Simrad is the only choice. There you go.
I'm being diligent, working my pinfish, working my pilchard, trying to catch my grouper, and it's not happening for me. I'm getting a little bit frustrated watching over there just banging the muttons. But I knew that, you know, my best chance for a black was not with the sandball. No. So I'm at it. And, you know, I would walk away every now and then, try to sneak the sandball out, and I had to go back to my poles. So I was having a really slow morning watching you just burn those muttons. You know, we've done the sandball before, and it was on fire. It you know, it was slowly bringing those fish from all over, but it did not attract a black grouper.
Look at that crab. That crab's in there. Knock his head right here. He'll spit him out.
Oh.
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh, man.
A spider crab.
Look at that thing. That thing's cool.
No, an arrow. They call that an arrow crab. See, he's got like an arrowhead on him?
Yeah, man.
You know, I mean, who's to say, but such a crustacean-eating animal. A lot of those crabs are red. Those pink are shrimp. And, you know, you find all those colors in that fish. The old saying, you are what you eat, maybe. Maybe true here. It's neat they got that little fake eye there on the back, kind of like a redfish. That's kind of cool.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now, if one bites your rod, am I allowed to catch it?
Yes, this is a team effort. If I'm gonna get any muttons, I gotta keep taking yours off the hook.
What's it feel like, Scotty?
Feels pretty good, actually.
Not bad. First fish of the day.
You're not gonna give me any credit for that last mutton. And he begins to float. Woo! That fill your boot up?
Almost.
Nice having the boots. They hold that water real good. Big mutton.
There you go.
Look at the crabs.
Oh yeah, see that?
You were just talking about the crabs, and there they are. Look, right at the fat lip.
I had a net, I'd keep them up, but nice fish, buddy.
A little bit bigger on the live bait.
Beautiful fish.
Nice.
Strong,
1.5.
Strong work.
1.5.
1.5. You're not far behind. You know, same.
You'd be so easy to confuse the two.
Same build.
They're
same
the
body,
same shape, same
but
head.
Just the color here, a lot more red, obviously.
Yeah.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yeti Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. Isla Mirada, sport fishing capital of the world. By Okuma Fishing Tackle, there's no stopping Okuma. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. And Staybill, for everyday protection against the damaging effects of ethanol.
Starting to float a little bit.
Here comes color.
They all float though.
Oh,
whoa,
what was that? It's red.
Shark.
Look at the size of this snapper. It's a
big
genuine
American red. Look at that American red.
He's got one swimming with him.
No, the shark chasing him.
Oh, a little shark.
Look at that American red,
Check that out. Season's closed and that beautiful red snapper.
We were just talking about that.
Oh, he got me.
Here.
Oh, I am having 2 giant American reds. You know, that was the highlight of the day, really. The season was closed, but I've never personally caught one.
We catch them quite often. We don't have them as an abundance as they have up in the Gulf. I mean, that's where that fish is out of it. But I think with where we're located in the Keys, you know, the Gulf and the Atlantic, they touch. So the line is very simple to cross.
No nets.
There's
no
you
nets
know, you can
divided.
cross. So I think a lot of those red snapper kind of trickle over onto the Atlantic side. And we catch them fairly regularly. The treat that was there was the size of them. Yeah. You know, those were some really, really nice red snapper.
Confuse the two.
Same build,
They're
same
the
body.
same shape, same
but
head.
Just the color here, a lot more red, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And the scales are a little bit larger. Great eating, both of them great eating. Hey, you know, the season's closed on these,
Yeah.
so we're gonna turn him back.
That's crazy. What a beautiful fish.
Yeah, what a nice fish, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna try to cut him loose.
Oh, he's ready.
Ready to go.
See ya. And we had a nice cooler full of fish, and we let a bunch go too.
Yeah, that's
It
what.
was fun to watch them swim back down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful fish, buddy.
Woo, this one's got a lot of life left in him.
Beautiful fish, Scott. Here, I'll grab it. Hold on.
I'm gonna go grab a mutton again. I want to compare him one more time. Beautiful. We'll do it real quick because this one's ready to go back down.
But both of those American red snappers were caught in over 200 feet of water.
Yep.
And they both shot like a missile straight down.
Absolutely. Their scales look the same. Man, that is really, really cool.
Yep, cool fish. All right, we're going in, buddy. You ready?
All right, I think he's ready. Oh, did he get you?
Took him to the local Chico's, the little Mexican restaurant.
He made the fajitas for
Man,
the whole crew.
wasn't that good?
No leftovers.
No, that
no
was
leftovers
really
the next
good.
day.
I'm not sitting next to you next time. You cleaned our whole snapper plate up. Promise you, Scott, one of these days I'm gonna catch you a big grouper.
It's going to be group after group, not just one.
Yeah,
And when we find them,
we're gonna get them.
we find them.